how many resources did Brawl Stars add to the game that we can technically get for free? Sneak peek hype, day number 1. Y'all know more is to come with the exciting sneak peek, so if you guys want to stay up to date with all the info, as I always try to do here on the channel, I'll keep you guys in the loop. Make sure to subscribe. I think we should definitely start off this episode here today with the most compelling thing coming to the game in this update, in my opinion, and that is the masteries, and specifically the rewards tied to them that we can technically get for free. As stated in the Brawl Talk, every individual brawler in this game now has their own masteries track here, each of which have phenomenal progression-based rewards at the very front of the track, mind you, being much easier to acquire on each brawler in this game. But on top of that, we also have exclusive rewards for the brawler on the track. Now, when it comes to the rewards on the mastery track, it scales in terms of rarity. For the rare brawlers, as well as Shelly, super rare brawlers, and epic brawlers all have a baseline of these resources here. A grand total of 2,000 coins, 225 credits, and 300 power points. The substantial jump happens at the mythic rarity here and beyond. The mythic brawlers, as well as the legendary, have a grand total of 3,000 coins, 300 credits, as well as 450 power points. Where things start to differentiate a little bit is with the chromatic brawlers. They have the same exact amount of coins and power points as the legendaries and mythics do, so 3,000 as well as 450. However, they each only have 100 credits, and then to make up for the missing 200, they added 100 chroma credits to each of the 17 chromatics. When it comes to totals here, though, it's going to take quite a bit of time to push 66 brawlers to the final progression-based rewards, but you're looking at a whopping total of 166,000 coins, 13,900 credits, 1,700 chroma credits, and 24,900 power points that we can technically get for free here in the game that the Brawl Stars dev team literally just dumped into Brawl Stars. It's going to be so awesome. But on top of that, it also has an edge for those players who like the flex-worthy things, right? The jump is quite substantial for these flex-worthy things. As you can see, the final progression-based reward being 200 credits on Meg here at 5,800 points for the Mastery Road. The jump for the next 3 tiers to the final reward, the player title, is 24,800 points. So you're never going to go back in points, right? It's going to be an ongoing grind to get to this player title, but it's exactly what a ton of people have been asking for. The player title alone just shows when you're getting into the game how much you've played with that brawler or just played Brawl Stars in general. It is the perfect flex-worthy thing. Super exciting. But next, I want to go over how you can accumulate points very quickly. The first way to get points is, of course, gaining trophies, just pushing ladder that will scale based on the trophy amount that you're on with a particular brawler, capping at 100 mastery points every match when you are over 1,150 trophies on a particular brawler. Another motivation to have brawlers at high trophies and grind it out. You'll get more mastery points if you're higher in trophies. The next way to obtain mastery points is in Power League. Much like with the trophies, the higher Power League rank you're currently in, the more mastery points you get at the end of each game. Starting at 5 mastery points at Bronze 1 and capping out at 100 mastery points when you're at Masters. And then the final way to obtain mastery points is in Club Leagues. Much like for Power League, the mastery point scaling is dependent on your Club League rank. Starting off once again at Bronze 1, getting 5 mastery points at the end of each game, and then capping out this time a little bit different at 50 mastery points when in Masters League. So masteries being as hype as they are, obtaining these exclusive things and rewards are not exclusive to one facet of the game. It is spread out amongst trophy, competitive, and Club League gameplay. But speaking of mastery rewards, I think it's about that time to get into the player titles here, as well as where to place those titles details on the extremely exciting customizable battle card here. The flex-worthy potentials is insane. Thank goodness we have the dev build, because this site is going to be a rare one for a very long time, and that is because, as explained in the Brawl Talk, it takes roughly 48 hours of gameplay on one brawler to get their player title. In my opinion, the more time it takes, the better. The longer it does take, the more exclusive it is and flex-worthy and exciting it is to obtain one. When you hop into that game and people see Ray, your mom, they know you got some time on the thick queen, bam. But from my perspective, the player titles vary in terms of use as well as meme degree, I guess. For example, this one's just bro, Ray bro. Pretty cool, but then if you ask me, things like CEO of Brawl Stars, Edgar's player title is really useful. Ray, CEO of Brawl Stars, you guys see? And then you have ones that are just so meme worthy and funny at the end of things, much like, look at this. Ray is an accident. Ray is in your head. Ray touching grass. That one's Rosa's. Ray, your mom. Yes. On the battle card, it'll show your fame rank, your mastery rank on that brawler, 2 different profile icons, a pin, a title below your name, as well as the skin you are utilizing, dude. The battle card is the perfect way to show when you are entering into any match in the game how good you are in Brawl Stars. Your lunar rank, how good you are overall in the game. Your mastery rank, how good you are on that specific brawler. Rare pins that you've acquired, rare profile pictures that you have, and even flex-worthy things like Power League skins. By far my favorite thing to be added to the game in a very long time. Not only amazing for those free-to-play players out there for some goated rewards, but on top of that, exclusive flex-worthy things for those late-game players. But with everything masteries out of the way, it's time to get into the skins as well as rounding it off with the balance changes. The exclusive Tier 1 Brawl Pass skin is El Mayordomo for Primo. Taking a look at the animations here, as you can see, there's slight animation changes with the basic attack, as well as the super looking sick as heck, dude. Also, indestructible walls were added to Training Cave. We have Detective Gray for 79 gems, along with a color variation, with awesome attack animations as well. This honestly is going to be a worse skin for gameplay if you ask me. Seeing that Gray's default skins basic attacks are kind of hard to see, these ones are much more visible. But you know, I think it's worth it if you ask me. But then the super here, some cool animations with the spyglass as the teleporters now. Amazing. We have Alley Cat Bull for 149 gems. Such a good skin. It's a little bit odd that the cat attacks for him instead of a shotgun, but still, dude, I love this skin. With some amazing attack animations there. They're like paws coming out and scratching the ground, and then the super animation. Oh, so good. But then we have the Ayakashi clan skins here, starting off with Otis costing 149 gems. This skin set is my favorite coming in this update by far. It is samurai-esque. It is so cool. The attack animations for Otis are looking stellar, and then the super animation there. We've got Tengu Mike, my favorite skin, coming in the update, also costing 149 gems, throwing out these amazing dynamites, and then the super, of course, the thing on his back. Let's go. And then finally we have Kitsune Lola, also costing 149 gems. I'm assuming this is going to be a fan favorite. The basic attack animations, not too bad. And then the super, of course, planting a double there. Next up, we have the remodels, Summer Jessie here, as well as Tanuki Jessie. We've got Dark Bunny Penny, as well as regular Bunny Penny there. And there is more. We have Belle Nani, so adorable, costing 79 gems. The Easter skin coming around the corner here. The basic attack animations, not bad, not bad. And then, of course, we have a brand new Peep friend. It's got little wings. It's so cute, dude. I love this skin. We then have Sultan Carl, costing 149 gems. He moves around on his carpet with a sand trail, throwing out a moon. Oh, so good. And then for the super, nice. So good too. Such a good skin. We then have Popstar Janet. Look at all the effects. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Popstar Janet costing 79 gems here with some stellar stellar animations. I really enjoy these types of skins, kind of like the M skin as well, where it's super flashy, super bright. But then the super here, not bad. Look at the bombs she's dropping. They're disco balls. Come on, dude, it's awesome. And then the piece of resistance, the skin we've all been waiting for, Spirit Knight Frank, the Supercell make skin, costing 149 gems. I think it is well worth it. His giant sword slashing the ground, and then his super, let's go. Oh, it's great. But those are all of the skins there in this update. Some really stellar skins. But rounding the corner to finally the balance changes here. Of course, there is several other things coming out in the update. We just don't have enough time to go over everything. But we have a small list of buffs, starting off with a buff to Sandy. He's getting a basic attack increase from 860 to 900 at power level 1. Byron is getting a much needed buff here to his basic attack reload speed from 1,600 milliseconds to 1,450. Hopefully this makes him better. I think it's going to do wonders for him. But then we're getting into the nerfs. Gray getting hit. I think we all saw this coming. His super no longer allows teammates to teleport instantly to set it up. Sam is getting a pretty hefty nerf to his super damage from 1,400 to 1,200 at power level 1, now dealing 1,800 when maxed. And then Otis here is getting a nerf to his HP from 3,400 to 3,200 at level 1. And that's it. A small list of balance changes here. However, there's one caveat, and that is a rework coming in this update to Bo and his totem. Bo's super totem gadget got a complete overhaul here. As you can see, Bo places a totem that increases allies' supercharging rate by 50% when standing in it. The totem slowly loses its health over time. I think they did a really great job with this much needed gadget rework here. So when you place down the totem now, it doesn't just passively charge up your super. You just get a supercharge rate increase. However, to compensate the somewhat nerf, if you ask me, they increased its radius by 100%. So when attacking in the radius, the supercharge rate is much like this on Bo. Outside of the radius, we don't get that 50% increase there. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's a good compromise. But that is just about it here for sneak peek number 1, really focusing in on the masteries and everything coming with it. Extremely excited for this update to roll out. I think they did a great job with all the new content, much like they always do here in this update. But on top of that, adding masteries is just going to make things so much more fun when it comes to just straight gameplay in Brawl Stars, with amazing outward goals, another avenue for progression, as well as flex-worthy things finally in the game. So excited to grind out some of these brawlers as soon as the update drops, much like my boy Mortis. But be sure to let me know what you guys are thinking about day 1 sneak peeks. There is much more coming in this update that I was allowed to share with you guys in this video, but I just didn't want it to get overwhelming and too long here. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure to stay tuned for update sneak peek number 2. Subscribe up. That will be coming out here shortly. But if you did enjoy it, make sure to slap a like on it. Really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you all in the next one. Adios and take care.